Yo, 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 it is your host with the most, KDK Capri, the mentor, the mentee. I hope everybody been staying blessed and been staying safe. And, we back again with another episode of the Wealthy and Healthy Podcast, another live episode, might I add. Um, and we're just, diving right in like we do every week. So this week's episode, we're going to be focusing on the rinse and repeat method. So now that we've kind of, got through and finished the process of, just shifting our mindset, right? Creating that winning positive environment. It's time to, find that passive income product that, sets you apart from your competition, that product that makes you money in your sleep, the product that is going to, change your life down the line, right? Whether it's a book, a webinar, a course, a app, a service, whatever, this has to reflect you. This is going to be like your baby. This is your seed, right? This is, the road to your future, right? So finding, the rinse and repeat method that, you're going to use for your passive income product, it's going to create this automated process, right? And you're going to be able to create that financial freedom that you always wanted, right? So this is how you start getting into the nitty gritty, right? This is how we start putting our actions or our planning into work, right? This is how we start to, see results, right? So, like, for example, I just want to give just a quick, just brief, just way that this works, right? So your passive income, right? And passive income is anything that just comes without you having to go and get it, right? It's just like if I put out a book and I made that book once, but it's going to sell as many times as I can sell it, right? So, for example, like say my rent is about $1,600, right? And I have a, part-time job, full-time job, right? And I make like 8 or 9 hundred every 2 weeks, right? Or, 5 or 6 every week, right? Say if you get paid every week, right? So say I'm in the process of replacing my current job, right, with the career that I want, right? So say like I create a webinar, right? Say I am a real estate fanatic and I've sold a few houses here and there, but I'm still working, just doing things as a side job, right? But you want to turn your side job into your main job. You want to turn your passion. You want to turn something that you're very educated in, that you know you enjoy doing. You want that to pay the bills, right? So that you can balance out, and stop paying for time, right? And stop paying, for things that you don't want to pay for. Stop paying for, the time that it took that you are wasting every day at a job that is not fulfilling your needs, right? So say I create a webinar and I create, I'm giving great insight, but you always want to give enough insight to where you're giving somebody something for, say you give them a freebie, or say you're giving them something for free, right? You always want to give people the insight, but you always want to give them the incentive to buy from you, right? And you always want to give them enough information that they'll want to learn more. So say you create a webinar and say you're going to sell it around average price that I've been seeing lately on everyday apps that we use, like Facebook, Instagram. When you see funnels, when you see ads, usually most of the courses and webinars right now, ebooks, everything like that, it's going around 197, 200 each time you're selling it. So I make this webinar one time. I sit down, I record the webinar, and I only have to do it one time. Say, well, I'm publishing it one time. Say I've been working on it, right? So, but you're working on it, but you only record it one time. And say, of course, everything gets, everything evolves, and you want to add things in. Say you want to take things out, right? But for now, I'm selling it for 197 flat, right? And, of course, we do payment plans, of course, anything that is going to incentivize people to buy with us, right? So you create your automated series, right? And you are now collecting emails or phone numbers or, whatever the case may be, to send your course out, right? Say you send them, say, like I said earlier, you give them a freebie, and that's just an incentive to, okay, say I'm giving you a free ebook. Now come and buy, for as an upsell, come and buy my 197 webinar, right? And these are ways that you get emails, you get phone numbers. This is how you're going to find your audience, right? People that are giving you their phone number, people that are giving you their email, most times are going to, email marketing has been proven to be a very effective way to find your ideal audience, to find the people that you want to give you their money. So you find this steady audience, right? And you are going to in the future sell them offers and insight. Maybe it's a blog, maybe it's maybe you have a new webinar coming up and you want to get that the awareness up, right? So then you start to add a stream of automated traffic, right? Automated sales and traffic. Sometimes when I sign up for, classes, or I sign up to be in somebody's mentorship, or even in their Discord community, anything like that, they are going to be selling offers, right? And you're getting a stream of automated sales, right? You're getting a stream of automated traffic that is already there, right? And you can even set up your emails to be automated as well, so you don't have to sit down every day and type out an email and then send it out to, say, your email list is 15-20 people, right? You don't have to send that out to 20 people. You can have a automated process, right? And this is going to make you so if I created the webinar and I need to make $1,600 for the rent, right? And say, again, this is something that you are in the process of replacing your job with, right? So say that you just need something right now to just pay the rent, or say you need something right now to just pay your car note, but let's just stick to the rent for just this specific example, right? So if I'm selling it every time I sell it, and I only made it once, so every time I'm willing to, say I put $20 down on an ad, right? Of course, my ROI is going to be extremely great, right? And it's pretty free to just record a video, right? Of course, you got to set up all your accounts, but again, this is a very cheap process. This is something that you can do with little to no money. All you have to have is the knowledge that people need and that they are willing to pay for, right? Or whatever service or product you are willing to render, right? So you have to sell this course. Say your rent is $1,600, so you have to sell this course 10 times a month to make your rent, right? That's 3 sales a week, right? That's 3 sales a week. If your information and the things that you are trying to sell are effective and they are something that people are willing to spend $200 on, three sales a week is very easy. It's very easy to do, right? And again, this is an automated process. I can go to sleep and I can sell it 10 times in a night, and I wake up and I got my rent in a night, right? Say I sell it 4 times a week. Say I sell it 4 times a week and I make 4 sales every week. That is a completely automated $2,000 a month. That's $400 extra. That's play money now, right? Or food money, or whatever the case may be. Now you're doing that all off of one automated process of a webinar. And now you not only have your rent money, now you have an automated series of traffic and people that are willing to pay for your products, right? So now when you drop another product, or when you want to say you're going back and you're adding some things into the webinar, say you want to you're running a different campaign, and say now for this campaign, now you get 2 free ebooks if you buy right now, or if you upsell, and then you just want to go back every month, and you can create so many different ways to resell this and resell it, and create so many different approaches, and just off of making that one webinar, right? So the rinse and repeat method is about thinking and hustling smarter, not harder, right? And this is the way, like I said, this is the way you create, that product that is going to make you money in your sleep, your passive income product, right? This is going to set you apart from your competition, right? This is going to create your brand. This is going to create the awareness that you want for, everything that you've been working towards, right? So, this is more about just trying to create financial freedom, right? So how do you find that perfect product that will create that financial freedom, right? How do you find that passive income product, right? What does someone need from you for their life to either function correctly or, just make it better, right? How can they get that from you, right? What services will, what will your services do for someone's life, right? Like, for example, if I specialize in real estate, right? Going back and specifically closing on, say, like multifamily properties, right? Now, that's already a huge pool of opportunities, right? New connections, new customers, clients, right? So me offering my strengths and my weaknesses, I can create a product that, resonates with my specific pool of clients, right? Because, you know, it's a big pool, but it's very specific, right? Multifamily properties are a huge market, but it's very specific. It's very broad, right? But it's a lot of money, right? It's a huge pool of opportunities, right? So you can, and when you're in the process of targeting your your dream audience, you have to understand that being broad is okay, but you have to be specific. The more specific the better, right? And when I'm selling to, say, a mom that has kids, I can resonate with, say I'm a mom that has kids, or say I am just someone like a workout fanatic, say I am somebody who specializes in, say I'm a golfer or something like that. You have to find those similarities between you and your customers, right? You have to be able to resonate with them, so that you can not only be able to just create a different approach into getting their attention, right? You can also create your product. It's going to be so much easier to create your product, right? Because you can talk about things that you've been through. You can talk about how you've gotten to where you've gotten to now, because there's always someone who's trying to get to your spot. There's always you being where you are now, trying to get to someone else, where somebody else was a week ago, where somebody was at 20 years ago, right? So, like I said, the more specific, the better. So if I'm a 25-year-old real estate investor, say I've closed 5 or 6 properties this year, but or I've had my hands on 5 or 6 properties this year, right? So I'm 25. I can show you. So my line would be, I'm 25. I can show you how to close 6 multifamily properties in 12 months, right? Click the link below and get my free webinar, and then add an upsell of my passive income product, right? So I just gave them an hour and a half of free information, which gives them the incentive to want to learn more, right? When you give someone free information, they are going to pay for what they don't know, what they want to learn more, right? So, like I said, click the link below, get your free webinar, and then, add your upsell, right? So, this gives them that incentive, right? Once I heard the approach of giving people free information, then they will line up to pay for other things, right? It's that's your game plan, right? This is going to be your routine, right? This is going to be how you're going to keep collecting emails, keep collecting phone numbers, right? The email and the phone list are going to be a beauty for you to work with, right? Because you're not only working with people that already know that you are going to give them that information, right? Because they've gotten it before from you. Then they are gonna. It just makes everything more intimate, right? It gives you that relationship that you want to have with your clients, right? So now people think that they can relate to you on a personal level, so they want to spend money with you, right? I always want to spend money with my cousin who does tax repairs, does taxes, then go down to the dude at H&R Block. Like, if I know my cousin is trained correctly, I would definitely want to go with them, spend that money with them. Or just the person that you've met at, say, your job, say a coworker, and you guys get into a casual conversation. They say, hey, I do car detailing. If you never want to go to the car wash, hit me up, right? So just think about relationships, think about what connections you can create. And we have to find the process of that rinse and repeat method, right? We have to find the process of how we're going to get to that passive income product, right? And now that, like I said, you've created that positive environment, you've shifted the way you think about money, the way you think about approaching the way to make money, right? Thinking about hustling smarter, not harder, right? This is how you then in turn create that passive income product that is going to change your life, right? This is how you are going to be able to take that extra vacation. This is how you're going to be able to buy that new car, that new house. And then then you just rinse and repeat, right? Do it again, do it again, do it again. That is the rinse and repeat method, right? So you can make a book once and sell it as many times. Money in your sleep is the goal, right? So just think about, what type of passive income product you want. Like, there's ebooks, webinars, courses, live streams, blogs, funnels. There's so many different ways that you can create a product that, people will then in turn want to buy, right? So this episode is going to be just more to come. I know we kind of did something different this episode, but I just want to talk about just how to get into being that in that healthy and wealthy environment, right? Being in that healthy and wealthy situation, right? So just rinse and repeating, finding your product that you can make money in your sleep with, right? So I want every listener to think about, just what product might change their life that they can use to change other people's lives, right? And just think about what would happen if you made that first sale. What would happen if you made your webinar, you posted it up, and then you went to the gym and came back and you made that 197, right? Wouldn't you want to get another one? Wouldn't you want to keep going? Wouldn't you want to build that foundation, right? Because this is your foundation. Like I said, this is your baby. This is your seed, right? This is the first product that you are dropping to then in turn create your new life, right? Your entrepreneurial journey, right? This is you creating that entrepreneurial aura and that entrepreneurial just vibe in yourself that is gonna in turn get you those opportunities, get you those open doors, those connections, those customers, right? And more importantly, that money, right? So, like I said, just think about what product you can use that will change your life, that you can use to help other people, right? And like I said, this is gonna be, we're just gonna keep going and keep going and keep going, right? We just can't stop, right? And I want every listener to not only, like I said, follow down below, just keep going, just keep listening to us. We're going to keep listening to you. Of course, comment, like, and subscribe, and go get the book, right? Get my how to be an entrepreneur, the guide that any young entrepreneur needs to create a new and different life for themselves, right? So just go get the book. You can get it on Amazon Kindle. Just look me up, K Capri. And then, like I said, follow, like, and comment and subscribe, right? And, like I said, we're going to keep coming with that heat every week. And this is your host, KD K Capri, the mentor, the mentee. And we out. Another clock out.